Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Devin. I'm a certified personal trainer. In today's video, I'll be sharing where my passion for health and fitness came from and the values I want to instill as a trainer. Now, before I begin, I just got a little public service announcement, okay? I'm fat. I know, shocker, I'm not like that guy in the back, Son Goku. No, it's my inspiration there. He's like a little 12-year-old, like, bam! Like, no, that's not me. Like that, I'm fat. And by the way, I'm not thick. Okay? I'm not curvy. I'm not like Eric Cartman, who's big boned.
I'm big boned.
All fat right here. All of that, yes. Fabulous and tasty. Now, one thing about me, I have been very active all of my life. Growing up, I am the baby of my family. I have two older brothers. So as kids, we kind of all just had the same friends. And then we'll go outside. We always played. I was just like one of the guys, I played like football, basketball, soccer, wall ball, tether ball, anything like that, you name it, with the ball there, I played with. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. But all I say though is that I was super tomboyish. Like in middle school, for example, I played basketball for the actual school in 7th and 8th grade. 8th grade, I got introduced into weightlifting more. So I didn't do it too much, but also for gym class, they introduced us. I was just one of the guys, I was one of the guys, so I would weightlift with them. And then going into high school, like I said, I did the true fatty sport, when you're true fatty, and that's track and field for throwing. I was shot put and discus. After high school, I still continued to weightlifted, Jesus. I still continue to weightlift after high school. I did so for a couple years until I got an injury in my chest. I'm not sure exactly what it is, to be honest. I didn't go to the doctors for that. I was like, oh, this hurts really bad. Like, I can't do a push no more. Let me stop. And so then I had that injury. So I really have not worked out. Even now, I just have not really like weightlifted all too much for the past couple of years. I actually went back to the gym yesterday lifting, so felt great. I missed lifting so much. That pump just, it does something to me. It does something to me. Question is, if I have been active all of my life, how come I am fat, or actually, how come I am obese? I've been eating like crap, to put it nicely. I have not been eating the best foods. I've been eating very high caloric, unsatiating foods my whole life. Like, no joke, it's just super super bad food. Like, just to put it in perspective, by the time I was 8 years old, even though I was super active, I was already 100 pounds. 100 pounds as an 8-year-old. 8-year-old was like, what, 50 pounds? I was 100. I was like double the 8-year-old. Like literally in the 3-digit numbers by 8. Okay? By the time I hit my freshman year of high school, I was already 200 pounds. But it's just the food, man. Like the food I will eat. Like, let me just tell you, okay? One of my earliest childhood memories. I will never forget this. I was 6 years old. I remember one night my mom, she made chicken and macaroni for dinner. Which was a big shocker, growing up, my mom, we really didn't cook. It was more so like, oh, here's Little Caesars. Here's a Mighty Kids meal, because I was too fat to eat just a Happy Meal, So, but she made chicken and macaroni. Macaroni is my favorite food, okay? And I remember I finished my plate, and then I went outside and I played outside in the backyard, or actually there's a little playground like right behind my backyard. My house, there's a little playground there. So I was going to play on that. So I came back in like an hour later, it's probably around like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And my mom, she had like the nerve to throw away the food. Like the chicken and the macaroni was just in the trash. Like, Mom, what are you thinking? You don't think I want leftovers, second, thirds, fourth? Like, your daughter, right? But no, she threw it away. when I tell you, I just felt something come over me. Like I had no self-control. You know, I was 6, give me that. But still, it could have been me like 16 years old. I probably would have did the same thing. Just went into the trash can and just stuffed my face with that macaroni. Oh my, and the chicken too. Like, disgust. I know. You probably think very low of me. I'm very disgusting. I know, but hey, it's macaroni though, man. It's macaroni. Like, I was about to just let that go to waste, you know? But it was just so good, but so wrong of me looking back. I should have never done that. I'm not gonna lie. That sums up how my eating's been pretty much, you know, and I've always been on one side or the other. You know, I never got moderation right or anything like that at all. It's either just been, I was just going to some stupid keto all out bad diet, or on the other side, I was just like, well, let's get this hot Cheeto puffs going on, some macaroni. Let's just get the Chick-fil-A, the Chipotle, the Papa John's, the Dr. Pepper, the Sprite, the orange juice, and just bring it all in. So now if you were to ask me though, like right now, like Devin, like do you feel like you're pretty healthy right now? And to be honest, I will tell you, yeah. I mean, I feel pretty healthy, you know, like I got lots of, you know, body fat on me. Just real quick though, I know anyone else who has a lot of extra fat, do you like to play with their stomach too? Is it just me? Because this is my thing. I do this all day long. But okay, but no, seriously though, like I feel pretty healthy. My plan here is just to go ahead and get healthier for myself so I can feel even better than I do now. That way my future self does not have to deal with the consequences of my past self. And that way I can go ahead and help others as well who can be struggling to lose weight or just get healthier like I have my whole life. Now, as a trainer, not only for myself, for my future clients, there are 3 values that I really want to instill going through it. Now, the first value I want to instill is 100% accountability. Let me say it again, 100% accountability. You know, like I said, growing up, I ate like crap. I when I was a kid, I'm not blaming my mom for that. It's my fault for stuffing my face with macaroni and Cheeto Puffs. I take full responsibility for that, for all of my actions. Now, I do want to say I definitely understand, you know, if there's some kind of like trauma behind your eating. You know, I definitely have trauma. Like, we could talk for a good hour about all my trauma and my past and what has happened to me as a child and growing up. I definitely recommend speaking to a therapist. If that is the root of your eating, you definitely want to get that solved. That we can change your behaviors and not emotional eat. Second value I want to instill as a trainer is not being judgmental of yourself. So non-judgment. And I think that's just extremely important. But I'm not even just talking physically judging yourself. I'm also talking mentally judging yourself. For example, for me, you know, I don't really judge myself so much physically. I still feel like I look great, not gonna lie. Say, for example, whatever my fad diets I was doing, and I would, you know, steer off that path and I go on a little binge. Just all that guilt I will feel. I'll just start having this self-doubt, just the negative thoughts in my head, like you're not good enough, you don't deserve this, for one little slip up. Non-judgment also means for workouts too. You know, just for a perfect example, when on Friday, I went to my little apartment gym and I went on the treadmill for the first time. I did 2.5 miles at 10 incline and it sucked. It sucked, but I got through it, and I was probably proud of myself. You know, I was like, okay, you know, it's been a couple of months, and I killed it. But then yesterday, I went to Gold's Gym, and I couldn't even do 10 minutes of that. I was just purely exhausted. You know, I had to lower the incline, and even lowering the incline, I only got like 18 minutes. You know, but I'm not gonna sit there and judge myself. You know what? You suck. Like, what happened? Because on Friday, you killed it, but on Saturday, you can't do it. But it's just an off day. I'm not going to sit there and just criticize myself hard because of an off day. All that matters most is behavior changes. If you're changing behavior, making some kind of progress that way. That's all that matters. And the third value I want to instill as a trainer is patience. Now with this one, it's really big for me too, okay? Like, I can be patient with other things, but when it comes to myself, it's like I just want it now. You know, like I remember when waiting 2 years to watch Game of Thrones just for it to suck, you know? And they butchered that series finale so bad at the end. But I waited 2 years for it though. Not an issue. But when it comes to like losing weight, I'm like, I want to lose it now. You know, I was the kind of you person going YouTube who'd be like, lose 100 pounds in 3 months. Like that was me, which is just insanely ridiculous to do. You don't ever want to lose weight that quickly. Even if someone else, you know, lost 50 pounds in 3 months, hey, if you do it in 8 months, that's totally cool. You know, because what matters at the end of the day is that you're progressing to become a better person. How I see it for myself is that I spent 24 years of my life eating like crap. Didn't care what I put in my mouth. Sounds so bad. But I didn't care. You know, just all the food, the junk I ate. So my body went through a lot of damage. So it's not going to be easy, quick to undo all of that damage. There's a lot of mental damage, physical damage that I have to undo and fix. All right, so that's all I got for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and especially getting to the end of the video. I was kind of nervous doing YouTube. I was like, hey, why not? You know? So just go ahead, you know, hit the like button, subscribe, and continue watching my journey, and comment anything down below you have. If you're on some kind of fitness journey, health journey, weight loss journey, or anything like that, any kind of tips you want to give to me, I will definitely listen. You know, I definitely take healthy, constructive criticism. I definitely do. So thank you so much there, and have a good one.